Mike Tyson was born on June 30, 1966 in Brooklyn, New York. His real name is Michael Gerard Tyson. He grew up in a neighborhood where many families had little money, and life was hard. Tyson's family was no different. His father left when he was just 2 years old, and his mother, Lorna, had to raise him by herself. She worked many jobs to support her children, but life was still very tough. Tyson had 2 brothers, but they were often in trouble, and they didn't always get along. As a result, Tyson felt lonely and often had to defend himself against other kids in the neighborhood. Tyson started to get into trouble when he was young. He would steal things, fight other children, and sometimes even get into trouble with the police. His behavior made it hard for him to stay in school, and by the time he was 12 years old, he was sent to a special school for children who had problems. This school was for children who had been in trouble with the law or who needed help to control their behavior. At this school, Tyson met a man who would change his life forever. His name was Cus D'Amato. Cus was a boxing trainer, and he saw that Tyson had a lot of potential. Cus saw that Tyson was very strong, fast, and aggressive. He believed that Tyson could become a great boxer, but only if he had the right training and guidance. Cus became Tyson's trainer and father figure. Cus taught Tyson everything he knew about boxing. He showed him how to move in the ring, how to punch, and how to avoid getting hit. Tyson trained hard every day, learning new techniques and becoming more skilled as a fighter. He worked so hard that he quickly improved and became a much better boxer. Cus also taught Tyson about life, helping him understand the importance of discipline and hard work. Tyson respected Cus a lot, and the two became very close. In 1985, Tyson turned professional at the age of 18. He had his first fight in March of that year, and he won. It was the start of an amazing career. Tyson was quick, powerful, and aggressive. His opponents struggled to keep up with him, and Tyson quickly became known for knocking out his opponents in the early rounds of the fight. In just a short time, he won many matches and became one of the best fighters in the world. In 1986, Tyson made history when he became the youngest heavyweight boxing champion in the world. He was just 20 years old at the time. This was a huge achievement. Tyson's success in the ring made him famous around the world. People watched him fight on television, and he became a star. He was known for his incredible speed, strength, and punching power. He knocked out many of his opponents with just one punch. For several years, Tyson continued to win fight after fight. He defended his title many times, and people believed that he was unbeatable. In fact, he was considered one of the most dangerous boxers in the world. Many of his opponents were afraid to fight him because of his reputation. Tyson's success in the ring made him a lot of money, and he was seen as a hero by many fans. But not everything was perfect in Tyson's life. In the early 1990s, his career began to face problems. In 1990, Tyson was defeated by Buster Douglas in one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. Tyson had been the favorite to win, but Douglas shocked the world by beating him. Many people couldn't believe that Tyson had lost. This defeat marked the beginning of a difficult period in Tyson's career. After his loss to Douglas, Tyson's life became even more complicated. He was arrested several times and had problems with the law. In 1992, Tyson was convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison. He served 3 years behind bars before he was released in 1995. Tyson's time in prison caused him to miss important years in his boxing career. When he was released, Tyson tried to start boxing again, but things were not the same. He had gained weight, and his skills were not as sharp as they had been before. Tyson continued to fight, but he lost several important matches. In 1997, Tyson faced another big challenge when he fought Evander Holyfield. In the second round of the fight, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear, which was against the rules. Tyson was disqualified and he was banned from boxing for a time. This incident shocked the world and damaged Tyson's reputation. Despite all the problems he faced, Tyson never gave up on boxing. He kept fighting, and in 2002, he had another chance to win a world title. He fought Lennox Lewis for the heavyweight title, but Tyson lost the match. This was another setback for him, but he continued to box. Tyson retired from boxing in 2005, but returned to the ring a few times after that. Although he was not the same fighter he had been in his prime, Tyson still showed flashes of his old skill. Tyson's story is not just about boxing. It is also about overcoming obstacles, facing challenges, and trying to make a comeback after setbacks. Tyson had a very difficult life, but he never stopped fighting, both in the ring and outside of it. He is a complicated person, and his life is full of ups and downs. He became famous for his boxing achievements, but his personal struggles also made him a controversial figure. Despite everything, Tyson is still remembered as one of the greatest boxers of all time. After retiring from boxing, Tyson began to focus on other things. He became a public speaker and shared his story with others. He also appeared in movies and television shows. Tyson's life was not easy, but he worked hard to turn things around. Today, he is an example of how someone can overcome their mistakes and keep going, no matter what happens. Tyson's story shows that even the greatest champions can face challenges. He started with little and worked hard to achieve success. However, he also made many mistakes and faced many difficult times. Still, Tyson's love for boxing and his desire to be the best kept him going. His story is a reminder that it is possible to change, to grow, and to keep fighting for your dreams. Mike Tyson may have had a rough road, but his passion and determination made him one of the greatest boxers in history.